Good morning, cultists. Welcome to a brand new breakfast with CthuLoops. The Tomb Kings have finally awoken, and now we get to play as the mummies. I've been hoping that we could play as the Tomb Kings ever since they announced Total War Warhammer. Not that I have any experience with them in Warhammer Fantasy Tabletop, or Warhammer Fantasy Tabletop in general. I have played as the Tyranids in Warhammer 40k Tabletop, but not Fantasy. So if my lack of knowledge in Tomb King lore or Warhammer Fantasy lore is apparent, please be forgiving. And also, before I start, so this series right now would be the 4th concurrent series on my channel, but due to me having a full-time job during the day, I might not be able to maintain this as well as I would like. So I apologize in advance if this does kind of fall to the wayside, but my priorities do lie with the previous 3 or the already running series. I'll do my best to make sure that this is maintained, but if it does kind of like, you know, if there's no content for a couple days or so, that's why. It's because I just don't have the time in me to record 4 series. So this could be a challenge, but we'll see. This is also going to be my first foray into the Total War Warhammer 2. I've played as the Vampire Counts on the channel in Total War Warhammer 1, but never done anything with Total War Warhammer 2. I'm fairly certain it's going to be very similar, but just as a preamble there. Right, and we're actually going to be playing on the Eye of the Vortex. I think Mortal Empires is going to take a little too long for my liking for my first foray into, you know, Total War Warhammer 2.
I am Tyrion, heir of Anarion.
I don't give a crap who you are. We are going to play as the Tomb Kings. And actually, I think I've taken a look at some of these lords, and the one that interests me the most is Arkhan the Black. Apparently, the initial challenge is hard, so I'm hoping I don't embarrass myself by failing really, really badly from the very start. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And the reason why he interests me is because he can apparently summon some Vampire Count troops. I hope that doesn't mean that we can't summon some of the Tomb King's troops, but rather that we can summon the Vampire Count troops in addition to the Tomb King stuff. But we'll find out, I guess. Alright, without further ado, let's get started.
The sands of time ravage all. Mortals, monuments, even civilizations cannot stand against it. Their remnants lost beneath the dunes, awaiting discovery by the brave or foolish.
What's that? I can hear something. Come here, quiet.
Like time itself, the living are not welcome in Nehekara. For this is the land of the dead, ruled by the Tomb Kings, where only the expired may serve. In his black tower, the Lich King broods. A stalemate between him and Cetra has existed for centuries, while Arkhan awaits his real master's call. Eternity was promised, but the Tomb Kings awoke to unlife, no longer beatific sovereigns. Their kingdoms as decayed as their bodies. The glory of Khemri lost, forgotten. omen. The Black Pyramid stirs, but does not wake. A vessel of untold power, awaiting a new master. But it remains sealed. The Lich Priests are tasked with finding access. They venture deep into the catacombs, seeking clues. Discovering an obelisk inscribed with hieroglyphs as old as the desert gods. The answer lies in the 9 Books of Nagash, the original tomes of undead lore, authored by the arch-necromancer. Due to the turbulence of the vortex, not 9, but only 5 books and his master's staff are needed. Then, the pyramid shall open. Time has seen the books lost, scattered. Other Tomb Kings will seek them, for all desire the Black Pyramid. Begin the search. Raise your warriors. The legions of Khemri march to war.
Master, hear me. The world is in turmoil, unstable with its power, ours to take. Yet others look to prevent me from returning you to this world. The Knights of the Flame voyaged from the north to claim these lands, but they hold too much faith in their lady to protect them. Their errantry war ends here. I shall lay them to rest in the desert. More treasure-hungry living inhabit these realms. They shall not stand in my way as I march to you, my master. Any artifacts stolen by these mortals will be returned to their rightful home within the Black Pyramid. My path is clear, master. None shall stop me finding your books. I already have one in my possession, and the others are bound in your essence, and so call out to me. I claim your pyramid, master. It is yours, and always has been. Let Cetra and the lesser kings try and take it. All will perish.
Fantastic. Okay. How they play. Followers of Nagash. Books of Nagash. Within the Black Pyramid are a great power lies dormant, waiting to be unlocked by the bearer of the 9 Books of Nagash. Collect the Books of Nagash and win the battle for the Black Pyramid to achieve this campaign's victory conditions. Day of Awakening. Tomb King factions can recruit units into their armies without the need to pay for their recruitment or upkeep. Whoa, really? Instead, each unit has a limited initial recruitment capacity which can be increased by constructing additional buildings. Oh, I see. So they're free, but you can only build a limited number. Dynasties. So unfortunately you can't have like an entire army filled with man-bats. Dynasties. Tomb King factions must delve into their past secrets to increase the number of armies or heroes they can field, or to enlist the aid of mighty lords from ancient dynasties. Mortuary cult. Tomb Kings can spend their canopic jars within the mortuary cult, where Lich priests combine them with the trade resources to craft magic items or awaken legions of legend, mighty warriors who can be recruited to battle. Okay, cool. Our mission is to collect the 9 Books of Nagash. Right, the Black Pyramid stirs, my liege, but to reveal the secrets within 5 Books of Nagash must be found. Begin the search at once, for other powers also seek domination over the Arch-Necromancer's shrine. Well, I called dibs on it. The Books of Nagash panel can be opened by clicking the Books of Nagash button. Okay. The Books of Nagash panel shows the location of each Book of Nagash on the campaign map. Double-click a book icon to zoom to its location. Alright. So that one's way over there. That's the second Book of Nagash, way down there. Fourth book is here. That one's over there. Okay. Looks like the fifth Book of Nagash is actually fairly close to us, as well as maybe the third book. The sixth book is way past the vortex in some godforsaken far reach of this world or something. Unbelievable.
The living defile the lands of the dead with their presence, Master. They shall be the first victims of my return to Nehekara.
Well, I know how to attack, but thank you for that. Capture and occupy a settlement belonging to the following faction, Knights of the Flame. Master, the mortal fools, the Knights of the Flame, pose a threat to us. I advise we conquer their stronghold in this region. That'll immediately weaken their position. So we get 1,000 ducats and some canopic jars.
Dynasties of the Tomb Kings are venerated throughout the ages. Great power may be attained through alignment with your ancestors, my lord.
Dynasties. Tomb Kings may align themselves with their ancient ancestors by researching dynastic technologies on the Dynasties panel. In doing so, they may unlock the ability to recruit more lords and heroes. Okay, cool. Research a dynasty technology. Right. Sweet. So, dynasty technology. So I'm assuming this is their version of the text stuff. Alright, okay, so the first thing... Wait, the first thing all just increase the armor capacity? Okay, what about the last thing up there? Or is that the first thing? Or can you go either way? I guess you can go either way. Oh, okay, so this takes canopic jars, whereas the bottom part takes money. I see. So there I can get... This, you get to recruit some cool dude. I see. Okay, I see. Whereas this is the actual, I think, technology. Right. These are all hero capacities, and these are all the actual technologies. I see. Okay, I understand now. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. Well, not really sure what to start with, but I kind of do like the sound of increasing our campaign movement range. That's generally the first thing that I go for in my, at least, technology stuff whenever I play any of the Warhammer Total War stuff. And this is Arkhan the Black. Right. And I think we should probably go after the Bretonnians' lands first. Not because we need their dead bodies, but because I'm not a big fan of their... Well...
My father demands it.
Not a big fan of their accents. Not to imply that I have any kind of issue with people with French accents, but, you know. They're a little... These guys, are at least, the Bretonnians are a little bothersome. But anyways. Let's merge our hero. I'm assuming this is a hero. Let's merge our hero with the main army. Training. Grants 30 experience per turn to eunuchs serving in the parent army. Alright, that sounds good. Fantastic. And now I think we will recruit units. So, recruiting these guys doesn't cost money. So, unit capacity. I can hire 4 direwolves, 4 fellbats, or 4 crypt ghouls total. But it doesn't seem like there's a limit on the skeleton dudes that we can recruit. Well, first off, let's go for some direwolves. And then I think we'll probably get some skeleton warriors. I feel like they're probably the bread and butter of our thing here. What is this, Sphinx? Hello, Sphinx. Do you do anything? You seem to be missing more than just your nose. But fair enough. And this is the Wizard Khalif's palace. Fantastic. So what should we build first? Okay, so we already have a Grave Hill, which gives us some vampire count units. We can... That's the walls. What about some infrastructure stuff? A Charnel Plaza, which increases our income and also increases the campaign movement range. This increases our growth, and that increases public order and untainted. Right, we have to watch for taint, the most disgusting of the human region, as it were. Should we maybe go for skeleton archers first, or should we try to get our growth up and going? I'd say let's try to go for skeleton archers first. I think it might be important to raise a strong army, considering that I don't think...
with foreign powers may be
I know how this works, thanks man. Because I don't think we can be friends with the other Tomb Kings anytime soon. Right. Khemri, they're ranked 15. We are we even on the list? I can't tell if we're even on the list, but apparently the Vampire Coast might be a little amiable to us. Let's see if maybe we can be friends with them.
What can we help you with this night?
I'd say let's go for a non-aggression pact.
Very good.
Sounds good. And then let's also... can we trade with you at all? I guess we don't have any trade goods to send to them. Well, that's unfortunate. But anyways, I guess all we can really do is just end our turn then. Fantastic. Well, that was a very productive first turn. A lot of waffling, a lot of me just talking about various crap. And Knights of the Flame are, I guess, heading back to their little town here.
The monuments you build shall grant you the powers you require to sustain your armies. Construct more facilities in the cities under your dominion to diversify the forces you command.
Day of Awakening. Tomb King's factions awaken units they wish to field in battle and do not need to pay money for the recruitment or upkeep. The number of units of each type that may be fielded is determined by constructed military buildings. Okay, I see. Is this a monument that I'm building? I have no idea. But apparently we have a mission to build something that lets us recruit more dudes. Well, I'm already on it. Okay, I'm one step ahead of you.
Is over, sire. Now is the moment to execute your plan, for the age of resurrection is upon us. The great necromancer shall return with you at his side. Rally your legions and sweep aside any who dare challenge the Lich King.
Fantastic. Tomb Kings are the undying rulers of the desolate wind-swept deserts of Nehekara. Rising from their sarcophagi, their mummified forms possess the same thirst for conquest and undeath that drove them in life. Fantastic. Well, I suppose we should try to make our way towards Lashik. It appears we're already at war with the Bretonnians up here. Though they seem to have a bit of a force that's waiting for us. Hopefully they're not in the process of recruiting dudes, because this could be a little problematic. Maybe we should go into a march stance. You know what? Either way, we're not going to be able to get to them in this turn, so we'll just end the turn. We'll be able to get to them next turn for sure. So either way, they should prepare their buttholes for ass blasting from various undead. Both of mummified and...
See for yourself how more diverse troop types are now open to recruitment.
Yes, thank you. I'm well aware of that, and that's the same text that we had before. Sweet, so we've been rewarded with money and canopic jars. I don't know where we got those from, but sure. What do you want me to do? Maintain a total of 8 units of the following type. Current 2, so skeleton spearmen and skeleton warriors. Well, I don't think I can recruit anyone in the enemy's territory, so how about you just let me do my thing.
Yields great riches for those that know where to look. Secure access to resources found further afield, for they may be of use to the lich priests of your mortuary cult.
Fantastic. I don't know what we're gonna do with pottery, but I guess pottery's needed for canopic jars.
You may rely.
Thank you. Blind dude, get out of my face, please. Let me wreck ass. Lashik, hope you have your buttholes ready, because we're going to tear them asunder.
The city has been reached, and your warriors are prepared for battle, mighty lord. Study your options nevertheless.
Not really liking these odds, I'm not gonna lie. It seems like it's a little tilted towards their favor. And obviously this is our first fight, so we have to take part manually. No way we're gonna let this auto-resolve. And I'll do my best to not auto-resolve anything unless it's like a trivial fight that's just gonna like waste my time or whatever.
Your soldiers are ready to deploy for battle.
Thank you, thank you. Don't yell at me, please. You startled me. Alright, let's gamble. Hope that we can get some better winds of magic, and that didn't work. Unbelievable. Okay, so first off, let's get our elite dudes grouped up. And ghouls, I guess we might as well group you up too, even though you guys are going to be staying on the sides. Actually, this is near perfect in terms of whatchamacallit, formations. I'd say let's get the dire wolves up front a little bit. What the hell are you? A tomb scorpion. Let's take a look at this thing. Holy crap. Wow, is that a mummy inside of it? So it's basically a battle sarcophagus. Holy shit, when I die, I want that to be my tomb too. Going around tearing ass and shit while my dead body inside of it. Okay, let's have you on this side. Think that's good. Right, everyone, let's have you move forward. Thank you very much. Okay, let's get our warbats. Our warbats? Is that what they're called? Felbats. Warbats. Come on, man. Alright, so it seems like the knights errant are shock cavalry. Let's have our tomb scorpion deal with them. I don't know if that's the best option here, but we'll do it anyways. Alright, so let's try to tie up the bowmen in the back with these guys. Fellhounds? Yeah, or whatever you... dire wolves, I think they're called. Let's have you guys attack the arrow dudes in the back. The archers, arrow dudes. Come on, man. Really? Arrow dudes? Get with the program, son. Alright, spearmen, go after the knights errant. And let's have our ghouls now make their way forward. And you guys as well. Although, skeleton guys, I feel like you should go after the spearmen. Dire wolves, hang back a little bit. Actually, oh shit. They're kind of surrounded on all sides. Crap, they're getting their asses blasted. Well, that's not good. This could be a terrible first fight. It's very possible. Where are my generals and whatnot? And possibly yourselves. Okay, well, it looks like the tomb scorpion is just tearing their buttholes asunder, which is perfect. Let's actually have you kind of get behind these guys. Uh-oh, the crypt ghouls are not having a good time of it. Alright, hopefully once we flank these guys with the tomb scorpion, they should feel a little better. Let's have you guys shoot after them. Thank you. And I suppose we should have our dire wolves follow the rest of those guys. Actually, maybe go after them instead. Where's the other dire wolves? I think they're dead as shit. Unbelievable. Alright, you're done with that. Actually, no. Keep after the men-at-arms. My crypt ghouls are not doing so well. That's fine, that's fine. Thanks, man. Alright, spear dudes. Let's have you actually go after someone who is more relevant. And let's have our bosses go after their boss. What can you do in terms of magic? Spirit Leech and Aspect of the Dread Knight. Oh, I forget that we can't supercharge Spirit Leech. Or at least, not at this stage anyways. Right. Tomb Scorpion, go after them. Actually, Spearmen, why don't you go after the Knights? And then I'll have my Tomb Scorpion go after the other dudes. What the hell is this? What is this? Realm of Souls? As
your warriors tire, mighty lord. Your exertions dull their ability to fight. Give them time to rest, even amidst the thickest of battles.
Well, we don't really have time for that, man. I wish I could. I wish I could give them a day off and like pay them extra money.
From the field, my lord, and a sorry spectacle it is too. His army will surely follow.
Okay, Crypt Ghouls, maybe you guys should hang back a little bit. Just to make sure that you don't get your, you don't get your own buttholes torn asunder. Alright, let's make sure that we chase after this guy. Don't let him live, whatever you guys do. We might need to get our our direwolves in on this action. Right, archers, go after the peasant mob. And Crypt Ghouls, come back to me. Direwolves, maybe not go after the spearmen. Might not be the best idea right now. You guys should attack the spearmen. Archers. And you guys still have your ammunition. Good. Okay, well, it seems like... Oh, fuck. Oh, no, that's our Tomb Scorpion. I thought it was someone being flung about in the least best of ways. Can you maybe Spirit Leech this guy again? Is he routing? What a little bitch. Unbelievable. Come on, man. Come back here and fight me. Little dick smuggler. Okay, Crypt Ghouls, we might actually need you guys to come in to support. The peasant mob, I'm assuming they don't have amazing leadership, so we should be okay to just maybe pelt them with arrows or some shit. Spearmen, hopefully the arrows will just go right through you. They are... Well, they're rallying. I guess that's a good thing, right? Alright. You guys go after them. And direwolves, please start tearing this guy's butthole asunder. And my Tomb Scorpion is just tearing ass like nobody's business. Holy shit, I want to watch this guy just kill some dudes. Right, man? Toggle manual control. What? What are you talking about? Oh, the zoom. I'm a little confused. What do you want me to do here? Alright, Scorpion, I may have fucked you over a little bit. Sorry about that. Why don't you just do your thing? And the battle can end now. What is this thing? Realm of Souls. As Tomb King's warriors die on the battlefield, their spirits enter the Realm of Souls. As the Realm of Souls fills past certain thresholds, the units that remain will regenerate for short periods. Oh, interesting. So it's kind of like I guess a little boost as we're losing and shit. Okay, well, let's hope we don't have to fill it up too much, but sure. Alright, where is that guy? Where is Cedric, or whatever the hell his name is? Cedric, the troubadour, a troubadour. Is he a bard? Is he singing about this? Oh, no. He's dead. I think he lost an arm. What was the line? Oh, shit. I've lost my opportunity to impress everyone with my knowledge of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Oops. 'Tis a flesh wound. A flesh wound? Your arm's off. No, it isn't. Well, what's that then? I've had worse. Pyrrhic victory. The enemy has cost you dearly. Do you even deserve to call it a victory? Well, probably not. I mean, thank you for making me feel like crap after my my victory here. Look, I just lost some direwolves and fellbats, alright? That's all I lost. Come on, man. You can't insult me like that. Okay, so occupy, sack, or raise. Let's occupy it. Cedric the troubadour is dead as shit. Fantastic. He won't be singing about this anymore.
Forces gain control over new lands, my lord. Further.
Mission successful. Fantastic. Uh-oh. Beastmen? The fuck do you think you're doing? Back to black. Maintain control of one province either by direct ownership or through vassals and military allies. Cool. So what's the other place that we need to... Sorcerer's Islands. Okay, well, I'm assuming that we should probably rest up a little bit, recruit some more dudes.
To boost your armies far from home, my lord. Yet such flexibility comes at a price. Build your forces close to home where possible.
Okay, so I'm not actually really familiar with global recruitment. Well, with having played as the vampire counts almost exclusively, and they don't really get the option to do global recruitment. The global recruitment pool is shared across all armies in the faction and can be accessed by garrisoned armies or armies in the encamped stance, including in foreign territory. Units recruited from the global pool will be more expensive and will take longer to train than those recruited locally. Dark elves, vampires, and horde factions cannot recruit globally. Oh, I see. Okay, well, that's fine. Alright, so I think we should probably... the direwolves were fairly useful. If not to just, you know, take arrows and shit, but to chase down archers and fleeing dudes. So I'm thinking maybe another army of, or regiment of direwolves would be nice. But I'm thinking we should also do with more skeleton warriors. I think, again, they're supposed to be our bread and butter. Okay, so that's going to have to be it for our first episode. I apologize that we didn't really get to too much. But what with the intro and the various introductions and stuff, and me gassing about, I didn't really get around to doing too much, for which I apologize. Hopefully that's not going to be the tone for the rest of the campaign, but I think we should be... Alright, I'm hoping we'll make decent progress throughout the rest of the campaign here. But yeah, as this is the first episode in a series, I would greatly appreciate it if you could leave a like or a comment. Or if you want to see more in the future, be sure to subscribe and I will be sure to, you know, put out more. I'll do my best to maintain this as much as I can. But again, if I, you know, don't have any new content for a couple of days for this series, I apologize in advance, but I'll do my best, alright? Alright, so for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.